All right. So we're going to talk Spider-Man. Well, just do full Spider-Man?
Full Spider-Man.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, sorry. Can I take a couple more notes? I want to write down a couple things about Spider-Man real quick. I'm trying out this new stand. I don't know if I really like it, to be honest with you.
The what?
The stand for my laptop. I don't know if I really like it.
Oh. Huh.
Just one more second.
Cool. You see the new thumbnails? With the background?
Thumbnails look good.
You like it?
Looks really
Do
good.
you like the white or the black?
What'd you say?
The white background or like a black background, because I don't know, it's just something different.
Yeah. I like the black background, I think.
Are you looking at pictures of Henry Cavill? And the wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day's trailer might be over, but the conversation's just getting started here at Parking Lot Takes. That's Brandon Clark. I'm Christian Taylor. And woo! What are we talking about? Spider-Man. It's classic me. Just making the jokes.
Just make the jokes.
Yep.
Just throw us off rail. Just classic Christian Taylor.
Yep. Can't take anything serious.
Names. You really can't.
Nope.
Should have heard our conversation earlier.
Ruined my first marriage.
Your first marriage?
Yep.
How about the second one?
It didn't happen because I never sent my marriage license in.
Oh, so you got out of that one easy.
Yeah, so trick in Florida, you're legally married if you get the document signed and you don't have to file it. But if that document just goes away somewhere, then you're not. But that's why you have witnesses.
Because there's no
so
file.
if you kill the witnesses, then you're good.
So that's
Spider-Man. Did you have something to say about that? Sorry.
I was just going to say that's how you did it. Is you
Are
killed
you
the
married
witnesses.
in the state of Virginia or Florida?
Indiana.
That's right. Indiana.
We filed it in Indiana.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So we're actually not married here in Florida.
Gotcha. Roger that.
Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. That's what we're talking about today. All right. I've got a whole bunch of juicy things written down.
All right. Let me get my notes.
Get your notes up. Get ready. Should we do overall thoughts or should we get more specific?
I'm gonna once I get my notes up.
Okay.
All right. What'd you think about the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer?
Fantastic!
Yeah, it's
freaking awesome.
Yes!
It's so good.
I think it's awesome. I think it was incredible.
It gave me probably the same level of excitement when I saw him in the Civil War trailer for the first time. Ooh. Like that introduction to the MCU. I got those feelings again. And I was like, I felt that tingling in my butthole. It was a good feeling, I must say.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It's different though. It looks very different to me.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about how it's shot and maybe potentially why here in a second.
Potentially why?
Yeah. Can you move my light behind my phone, please?
Yes, King Julian.
Is that too much? You just turn the light up. That's probably going to have the same effect.
Oh, I'm a wizard about this. Boom.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It's a little better.
Yeah.
A little crispier. Yeah.
Yes, King Julian.
You have thoughts on why it looks the way that it does?
Yes, because I think there's some shots that look like way darker than others.
True.
Color grading wise. And I have thoughts about that, but I'm not complaining. I just have theories about it. Like, I think all of the slow motion posing Spider-Man shots are all one montage over those 4 years that we're skipping. Because it takes place 4 years after No Way Home. So I'm thinking all of that's like a compiled shot, kind of like this representative of a dark time in his life, you know, isolation, being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And that... Because a dark time in his life and the representation of like the solitude of being Spider-Man, not being with MJ and Ned through those 4 years, not really having a life potentially. And then as we see like some of the other shots, like the tank fight or the tank chase, or even the stuff with the hand or the stuff between Frank and Spider-Man, that looks a lot more colorful in my opinion. It looks a lot more like it's like Homecoming color grading, esque, you know. But the suit pops.
really
Despite
pops.
the grayness in the shot, the suit is
Very
vibrant
bright.
and bright.
Absolutely.
I feel like they definitely went in and touched the suit up specifically for some, because like some of it, I'm like, that's defying color. I don't know if that's a saying, but it is to me. It's defying color physics.
It's transcendent.
Like the shot of him on the water with
Yeah.
the guy, the water is it, or the shot of the guy like kicking him slow motion. He's like on the wall dodging it.
When he's fighting arachnid?
Yes,
No,
when
not arachnid. Tarantula.
When he's fighting Tarantula. That Tarantula looks so gray and muted,
Yeah.
and
It's like
he
a
looks so bright and vibrant. Dude.
Yeah, he does. I heard somebody say that it is kind of like the perfect blend of Toby and Andrew suit. Have you heard people say that
Yeah,
before?
I mean, people said that when we got the suit reveal back.
I hadn't really heard someone say that. I must have missed that, and I was like, yeah, they're kind of right. Like that kind of is. It is a good mix between them, because in this trailer it looks very practical, but it has that pop. Practical like the Toby suit, pop like the Andrew suit.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of a good comparison. But yeah, it's really bright in a very darker toned cinematography, I feel like. I feel like you're right. It does look like Homecoming. It does have some pop at times, but overall it still feels a little bit darker than Homecoming. Just kind of across the board.
I just think some of it leans itself to looking more like the previous.
So when you said montage, okay.
The shot of him swinging the classic comic panel, the boomerang shot, the
tarantula shot,
shot. Yes. All of those are probably one compilation.
I agree. I thought that because as I was like counting the villains in this trailer, and I was like, there's a lot of them. They can't all play big roles.
No.
So I think you're exactly right. Boomerang and tarantula, maybe Scorpion.
No, Scorpion looks like a boss fight. That looks like
I don't think he's going to play a big part.
No,
though.
but it looks like a specific. Like I bet you we get that little montage, and then Scorpion's like a little.
The end of that montage.
Maybe like
That's
the end
what
of
I
that
was
montage,
thinking.
or just like a little twat between the two of those characters. Somehow.
I was thinking quick shots. You see Tarantula, you see Boomerang, you see him doing some other things, and Scorpion is the end of that like beginning of the movie, where you're kind of seeing him in that phase, and then we kind of work into the Frank plot line where Sadie Sink comes into play, whatever the actual villain is in the movie, depending on who it is. So I kind of thought he is actually probably a part of the beginning. I don't think he plays a big part.
No,
I know people have speculated that, but I don't think he does. Not speculated that he plays a big part, but speculated that he is throughout the film. I actually just don't feel like he is. I think he probably is just in the beginning, and then we move on from him. But that's funny that you said that, because I thought those are montage shots. Those can't be relevant to the film whatsoever.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I do think the hand plays a part. I don't think that will be part of the montage shot. I don't know how they will play a part. I'm really curious about that.
I'm thinking like that if that shot of the slow motion action post shot is spaced throughout the film, I think it'll get old. Like, because there's like 4 of them.
There's a lot of them.
So I think if that's like the beginning 4-year montage, and then there's that one with the hand, that's nothing,
Yeah.
I'll riot if that montage is like the hand thing.
Yeah. That shot where he's fighting the hand, that slow-mo shot, did that not just tickle your butthole and make you think about No Way Home and the shot where they edited out Toby and Andrew?
Oh.
I looked at that shot and I thought, what are the odds somebody else is in that shot with Spider-Man?
Daredevil. I don't know. Let me look at that again.
Bro.
I don't know though.
Daredevil would not shock me.
Yeah. I don't know though.
It's just it's a lot of open space.
That shot wasn't
and it's
coded
just him.
like the No Way Home shot though.
It's pretty similar.
I mean, sure, it's similar, but like it's not like where you had this villain up here jumping straight across, this villain down here straight across, and then Tom Holland's Spider-Man is fighting just one of them, and they're jumping to nothing. Like it's not.
Or
what
was it like the lizard gets hit by nothing or something like that?
It's not coded that thick.
But maybe they learned their lesson, and they're not going to show something that obvious anymore. Because we know other characters are going to play a part of it. Now, I don't think Frank's up there jumping with him. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Daredevil Or if by that point in the movie, would a Hulk be there? I don't know. I got that same feeling where I was like, there's a lot of open space near Spider-Man. I wouldn't be surprised if they edited someone out. Because there's obviously a lot in this trailer that they're not showing you. And that they want to kind of keep under wraps. I want to pull the shot up again. It'd be hard to kind of just like hone in on.
Dude, I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. It's possible,
you know what I mean?
But they very much look like they're...
I'm just saying Daredevil would fit perfectly in that shot. Especially fighting the hand.
You're right. Daredevil looks like he could be here.
They're fighting the hand. There's a lot of Daredevil DNA in this trailer, I'll say that. We're going to get Born Again Season 2 very soon.
He looks like he could be right in this area, right here.
Or just under Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And these bottom ones are focusing on him.
For sure.
Come on, dude.
No, I think you're right now.
Come on.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Tell me that wouldn't be...
empty space.
Tell me that wouldn't be an insane reveal in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that would be something worth hiding if he's going to play a big part. You've got Frank in the movie as well. We're about to get Born Again Season 2. We're going to see how that kind of sets things up going forward in New York. I think there's going to be some things that it's going to showcase that will play into Spider-Man.
How would they have kept that getting that deal through a secret, though?
They kept it under wraps when he appeared in...
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No, I knew that.
We didn't know.
Yeah, that was leaked.
I thought we didn't know that.
It was leaked. It was already rumored.
It was leaked?
Yeah.
I guess all I can remember is just the Andrew being leaked.
It's possible.
Maybe they played the cards right.
I think the thing was that I think it actually, and to be fair, I think you're right, because I think it was that Matt or Spider-Man couldn't be in any Marvel TV shows, but I think Daredevil can appear. Bro, Daredevil's in this movie. I'm like kind of
I think Daredevil's
convinced.
in.
There's somebody
so
in that
much,
shot.
and there's
Unless
somebody in that
it's
shot.
Hulk, which we do know Hulk is in this.
The only thing that makes me think maybe they wouldn't put Hulk there is he would just obliterate the hand. That doesn't feel like the most realistic. Like if Hulk is underneath of him, why is Spider-Man there? Like that just doesn't feel like a very fair battle. So I almost lean more towards Daredevil.
Okay.
Frank's in it. The hand's a part of it. That's such a huge part of Daredevil's. I mean, obviously the hand pop up in other things. I know that, but I just feel like Daredevil might be in that shot. We'll see. It just gave me that same feeling.
I'd be so shocked that they would be able to keep that a secret, though.
God,
and also, why would they keep it a secret?
Why not?
Why? Like
because the
I don't
tease,
think
the tease of that in No Way Home went crazy. Everybody was like, "Oh, it'd be so cool to see them."
No, I
keep
think
it under wraps.
No. That's different. We are getting a Daredevil show. I think you just openly saying, "Hey, Daredevil's in the movie with Frank, with these people." I think the hype. It would just build upon the hype, and that wouldn't die out. Like,
I think Frank's a big pull though. So they've already kind of done that with Frank. So keep Daredevil under wraps. This movie comes out day one. Everybody's like, holy crap. Daredevil's in this movie. You get more people in the seats and it builds more viral hype.
It works the same way if you reveal it months ago. Like it's the same way both streets. There's no.
Yeah, I guess so. I see what you're saying.
To me,
You're right.
there's just the shock value of being in the theater. But here's the reality: is then you get the spike of it getting leaked. You know, people talking about it over the weekend, and that pushes people to go see it. And yeah, that'll be exciting, but it won't be like the hype building. Also, you get more if you advertise Daredevil is in this. You get more people tuning in for Born Again.
It's a good point, because then it will
validate Born
pitch
Again
it
more.
as this season is
need to see
leading.
Born Again.
You need to. Yeah, it's leading right in.
It's like how genius it was to do the chair reveal and then have all of the next cast of the next 2 movies in the chair Doomsday reveal, like getting people hyped, like, oh, because then I'm like, oh my gosh, these movies really must tie in to Doomsday somehow.
That's a good point.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be upset.
I
think the likelihood is like, I think like missing out on the hype, unless he's just throwing that one last fight, which to your point, if he's not throughout the movie, then I would maybe to your point, if it's just like a final team up fight, like a thing where Frank's like I called in another guy in red, and it's for that last fight, then it's totally worth it. You're right.
They have done it with the trailer for Multiverse of Madness, where they showed Xavier, but they didn't show. Obviously, they didn't show John Krasinski. They didn't show, but that's a big pop, though. You know what I mean? Like, so it could be like
that movie.
Shut up. We're not going down that road. But like, we got the hype of, oh, Professor Xavier's in this, but then you get kind of like on the day of watching the film, you get the pop of some other like prominent, exciting like cameos being in the movie.
Sure.
I'm just thinking maybe they think Frank's enough, and then let's save the big reveal of Daredevil being the team up at the end. But I don't know. I just saw that shot and I was like, that looks really, really suspect. Let's see. Yeah. What are they?
Write on your list, brother.
Banner. We got a couple scenes of him. So he's teaching at, what is it? Empire State University.
Bruce Banner teaching classes. Doesn't remember Peter. Doesn't remember Peter. Doesn't know who he is.
So I'm not going to take credit for this. I was watching a video today and somebody mentioned this. Somebody mentioned that the spell that Doctor Strange does affects Hulk differently than it does Banner.
I don't like that. I don't
know if that makes sense.
It doesn't matter because Hulk doesn't know Peter is Spider-Man anyways.
He would, though.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I was thinking in the past Hulk would know just like Banner would. I guess maybe it's like sentient Hulk. Well, I don't know how the spell would affect him differently because it's not a different like person.
I don't like this way of trying to science magic. Like, I think magic's kind of
affects
absolute,
Bruce, but not
like,
Hulk. Do you think they'll do that? I don't know. They might.
I hate that. I just think people should forget him.
I'm nervous though that Hulk's gonna show up and remember, and then it's just gonna be kind of wonky.
Remember what?
That Peter is Spider-Man.
Hulk doesn't know that.
I know. I'm kind of with you. I just heard someone say that and I thought that's really weird.
Am I missing something? When is Hulk see that Peter Parker is Spider-Man? Like, why? I've heard that theory over and over again. Why would it matter?
You mean before the spell?
Yeah.
Well, he would know because in Endgame, Hulk and Banner have come together, so their consciousness is the same. It's not so separate.
Oh.
So he would know. I
just assumed it's Hulk's body with Banner's brain. It's the same. They're sharing a consciousness? Are you sure?
No. I'm sorry. I just mean they have come, like they have brought them together. It's not like separate personalities.
Yeah, it kind of is. I actually think literally it is Hulk's body with Bruce's brain. Brawn.
Yes. If Bruce Hulk's out at this point in the MCU, he's going to be Bruce's brain, Hulk's body. So then it wouldn't matter.
No,
then that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Then Bruce would still forget.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
If the Hulk knows that Peter is Spider-Man, guys, the spell is make everyone forget who Peter Parker is. Hulk is included in everybody, other than like dormant personalities.
Yeah. And that would just get, because they have to explain, because Bruce was not Hulk at the time of the spell, Hulk that would get
and then it's like,
outlandish.
The Vulture remembers because he's psychotic and he was on antipsychotics at the time, so that's a part of his brain that got shut down.
If you were in a coma and you woke up, then you would remember too.
That part of his brain was off, so that part remembers, so then he's gonna, it's magic. Can we just let magic be absolute?
Let's just have fun with magic. Yes. Yeah. But did you notice on the chalkboard behind him, what was written? Have you seen anything about that? Did you look that up?
Nope. What?
So,
Tell me about it.
On the chalkboard behind him is written lattice quantum chromodynamics. And I looked it up.
Yeah.
It just
I
has
took
to
a class in that.
You took a class in that. So tell me about it.
Yeah. What
Thank you for watching that. Ask me, what is lattice quantum chromodynamics?
Yeah, it's you know how numbers they it's essentially how Hulk
Close.
saved the world.
That's not right.
It's something to do with spiders.
You're close.
Yeah.
You're really close. No. It's just a theory about basically like the space-time continuum. And I just read into it as this is the last movie before Avengers Doomsday. So they're still very much leaning into this multiverse aspect. So if that is playing on the board behind him, if that is written on the board behind him, I feel like some of these characters in these movies may not be from the main MCU timeline. I think they're still going to kind of play around with the multiverse stuff a little bit more.
I forgot I need to tell you something, but it's off air. Something I know.
So yeah, that being written on the board just made me think that they're going to keep playing around with this multiverse idea because they're going to be leading into Doomsday. This still is the multiverse saga. So I'm thinking maybe some of these characters that are going to play into it, Sadie Sink, for example, I don't know, maybe you're not from our main MCU timeline. So I'm curious how that's going to play into it. But I thought that's too obvious in the trailer for me to not think that they're going to be doing something with that because we are still in that quote unquote multiverse saga. Sure. We didn't see Sadie Sink in this trailer though, but I think we did. You don't see her face, but she's very present in this trailer.
So you think that
I think Sadie Sink is Jean Grey.
Well, no, but for the sake of the clip, sorry guys, I want you to lock in.
I'm gonna lock in.
Tee it up with the mind control thing that's very obviously going on.
Oh, I was gonna get to that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, just the person pulling mind. Yeah,
I got you. Yes, there is the shot of the people being mind controlled. We don't see Sadie Sink in this trailer, but I think we do because I think she is using her mind powers to control these people, the lady in the tank, these soldiers, all these different aspects. I think it pretty much confirms that she's Jean Grey. Okay. I think they want to hold that back. And it makes sense because the shots that we got, somebody's got to be playing around with minds. Why would Jean Grey not be the person to do that? It also sets up why would Banner go off potentially? Playing around with his mind. Scarlet Witch did that to him. I could see them doing that again with Jean Grey. So I think that makes sense if we want to get him hulked out. So I just think there was enough in this trailer. The person cuffed, I think that's Jean Grey. I think Damage Control is hunting Jean Grey because they have found out that she has powers. And she is the one controlling the tank, messing with the soldiers, all of these different aspects because they're hunting her. And what I think Frank Castle is trying to protect her. I think he's found out and he's trying to protect her. And she's being hunted and she plays kind of a, do we know she's good? Do we know she's not throughout it? And by the end of the movie, we realize that it's the Jean Grey we all know and love. She actually is a good person, but Damage Control is kind of the villain of it. And I'm going to broaden out a little bit more, okay? I think this movie is probably the first domino that falls to kind of set up mutant hate, bringing the X-Men into the MCU. Because Damage Control is going to start finding out that these people have powers like they hunted Wonder Man when they realized it. They're going to start getting discriminated. And when they're getting discriminated, we're going to get, I don't know if it'll be in this movie or if it'll be in future ones, where somebody's going to be like, it's not just some guy that we created in a lab. It's not some billionaire in an armor suit. This is anyone and everyone on the street. It could be your neighbor. And who's stopping them from using their powers on you? because they can. And I think we're alluding to that with Wonder Man. I think maybe with this, and it's going to perfectly set up why Charles has the school, why he's trying to protect people, and kind of that ultimate mutant hate that we know like sets up and is very important for bringing the X-Men into the MCU. So I feel like if Jean Grey is that big of a role in this, it's probably going to be the beginning of setting that up. So I think it's Jean Grey. Do you think it's Jean Grey? After all of that I just said?
I was trying to think about clips. I'm trying to think about. So I like that idea. I like I like your idea about the mind control being Jean Grey. I like the context of what that means for the future of the MC universe more than what I think it is. But I'm not convinced. I'm fairly certain the mind controller, or and Sadie Sink's character is the mind controller, and I think it's Rachel Summers. And the main proponent I have to this is I just think Sadie Sink looks too young to be Jean Grey, and that's a big.
I did think that.
Yeah, the main proponent of that. On top of that is the set photos we see of her. She's wearing these like camo combat pants, and Rachel Summers has very much of like a punk vibe to her, and so that's why I'm very much leaning that way. But to your point about what's on the whiteboard behind, what's on the blackboard behind Bruce Banner, that means she's time traveling and timeline jumping, universe jumping, because she's sister of Cable. Yeah. So I think in that same vein that it's all that to your point, what's it called? The law of what's on the blackboard behind Bruce Banner is like alluding to that she's not from this timeline, because I would think if that's true about Jean Grey, then this is our Jean Grey in the MCU. If we're setting up mutant hate, I like that idea, but that means this isn't Jean Grey in the this is our Jean Grey. So I think it's the kid of Scott Summers' kid. Yeah. If she's a part of the multiverse element, it wouldn't make the most sense because we would need our universe's Jean Grey to start off the mutant stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's one or the other, then like she can't probably be from another universe and then be our Jean Grey. So if she is Jean Grey, she has to be ours, and it wouldn't be someone from another universe. So I guess, it depends on how much multiverse plays in with her character. Right. If it doesn't, and it more so just plays into maybe who the main villain is, then we don't have to worry about that per se. I see what you're saying. That works. It works. And it's I like mine better, but it works. And like it's the same. It could literally be the same character until they say the name, right? Like she has the same powers. I think she even has like some Phoenix stuff. She's like Gray Phoenix or something. So like it's like literally almost the same character. It kind of is, yeah. I just think that'll be the shock value of that it's the child of Cyclops. Yeah. Cable's sister. Yeah. I like that. I think it works. That's why I've heard source, we'll call it, say that people have been on set, people who are extras on set were saying Jean Grey, but also saying Rachel Summers. And they're very close in power. But this is what makes me think it's Rachel Summers, is they have a reason to think it's Rachel Summers. Anyone with a general X-Men knowledge would probably see Sadie Sink and immediately think it's Jean Grey. But the people saying, oh no, it's Rachel Summers, have me like, then that's gotta be it. They know ball. Right, they know something you don't. Yeah. These people don't, because I would assume that too. I wouldn't pull, why are they pulling Rachel Summers? Like that, like think about that. Yeah. That's a niche pull. Like everyone, if they saw Sadie, we all theorized it. That is Jean Grey. Like, oh, it's Jean Grey. So if people are on set saying Rachel Summers, then it seems like that might be the case. I can see that. I can see that working.
Yeah, if somebody's, that's just such a niche thing for somebody to pull out. That's not an obvious pick.
Yeah.
So they would have to know something, see a suit, see something to kind of allude to that. Yeah, I can see that. I like mine better. I hope mine is more. I hope mine is actually how that works, though. No, because I want to see that set up. But
I don't see her being Jean Grey. But it still could be true. Like, that could spark... I like the implications of that, though, for sure.
If she is... Yeah. The only thing is, like, if she's playing Rachel and she's from another universe... then they're not really going to play around with they're not going to play around with the mutant aspect of it. So then I don't think that will really set up any repercussions down the road.
No, it could though, like the mind control element, and like they could, like damage control could just never get resolution, and then start
unless it starts that unless she knows she's a mutant.
Maybe that's so they capture her. She says I'm a mutant. They take DNA tests. They find the mutant gene, and then they start testing other people and start finding the mutant gene in other people.
That could work.
Right. But they never know she's from another timeline.
But they didn't know until she came in. But now they know
what to look for.
Yeah. And now damage control has a very clear way to track and find enhanced beings. Yeah. Because with Wonder Man, they knew because of the fire incident, right? Not because he had powers. So they tracked it to an incident. Yeah. So they're trying to look for moments or incidents, reports, something that kind of alludes to them having powers. But if they can track a gene, they can mass test people on a medical level and find it out. And then that gets really hairy because it's like, is it ethical to be testing these people? You know what I mean? Like
medical information. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it could be the same thing.
That could work. Yeah.
I like the idea of
Are the writers smart enough to do that?
Well, I think it's odd that she's in Secret Wars, though.
Yeah.
So I think she's got to have some sort of multiverse like relevance.
But if she's Jean Grey. Well, it's tricky. If she's Jean Grey, she's a big enough character to warrant just being in Secret Wars somehow, even if she's our MCU Jean Grey. But the only knock against that point would be she's not like a developed, like, she's not, Yeah,
but in the shot where, like, he takes the door off, Spider-Man takes the door off the tank and that woman looks at him like, she's kind of like got a smirk, and then it goes to the soldier who has a smirk, right?
It looks up and...
That's not Jean, though. Like, why would Jean do that?
I think that's
that to me is like a Rachel Summers thing.
I just thought that was a visualization of her using the powers, switching to people's minds, taking control.
Well, yeah, but why are they smart? Like, that's a very clear, like... You think every time she switches consciousnesses, they smile?
I didn't notice they all smiled. There's
like a smirk. Smile. There's like a face that they make.
Are you sure?
I thought so.
I didn't notice that, but I wasn't looking for it, so I might be wrong. Tank. It's so hard to pull I have to actually just watch the... Yeah, I didn't notice any... Let's see.
Freaking ads, man.
Wait, why did it go to Sony Pictures Malaysia?
Look. Yeah, I'm right. Look at this. Brandon. Smirk.
Oh, it is a smirk.
Case closed.
So that's the villain. That's not Sadie Sink then.
Or it could be Rachel Summers, who's like a punk rocker. Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is unique. That's
just not a Jean thing.
That makes me think it's more of like a sadistic look. I'm almost thinking that's maybe the villain.
No, I think it's like a...
The soldier, the woman was a little more of a smirk. The soldier was like, They look kind of evil.
Yeah,
to
but
me.
it's just like I fooled you, which is be the context for both.
Yeah. It could be.
Really? You don't agree with me?
Like
The smirk makes it more playful. That makes me think it's like
more the punk
more
rock
of a
character.
chaotic good character, and that's not Gene. So that's why I'm like.
I think it could be one of the. I think it could be either one. I'm kind of like equal on it. I think I don't feel strongly that it would be her because of that. I think it could be that, or it could be a villain being just kind of wacko and sadistic, whoever it is. But no, I do think that. I think you're right in that.
So
I don't think it's Jean Grey.
Okay.
Now I don't think it's Jean Grey.
Because of a smirk, you're like went from it's Jean Grey. Oh, she smirked. Must be a new character we don't know about.
Well, because it seems like weird. Like why? To your point, why would Jean take control and then smirk? That to me gives me more of a villain vibe.
Yeah, but it doesn't because it's not like the soldiers are executing themselves or attacking him even.
Well, we saw a second. We don't know if they don't pull their guns up and start shooting. I don't know.
Because it goes to the soldier and then it goes to the next guy. Mm-hmm. So like it clearly isn't like I think that tank is just a distraction, bro. Well, no, it's very much shooting at him. So I don't know. It's something. Anyway, let's go.
It is something. Let's keep cooking. That's so weird. Let's talk about Peter. Peter's going through some crap. He looks like he is going through it. They're talking about DNA mutations, though.
Well, before we do this, it shocked me. I didn't think Zendaya was going to be in this movie.
Oh, really?
Like, I didn't really think so. I mean, I felt like they kept that. She was on the set photo, but it wasn't obvious if she was in the movie. Was she just there on set with Tom?
Yeah, because we speculated would Gwen Stacy show up in this one and become a new love interest?
I'm shocked, at the amount of, interaction they're having.
Yeah, MJ and Ned are in quite a bit of this trailer.
Which I'm thinking, do you think that Peter's, they're not going to remember. Don't unmagic that, please.
They're not going to remember, but I think by the end of the movie, Peter will reveal himself to them. There's the shot of him and MJ where he's in the Spider-Man suit. That's an intimate moment. So we know by the end I think there's going to be some kind of reveal. It's not going to be like, click, oh, I love you, but it's going to be some kind of connection there.
I think she's a reporter. I think she's reporting.
You think she's
working for the Daily Bugle or something, and that's like a Superman
way
Lois
that they get to
type of thing.
And they kind of rebuild some of that connection.
MJ we have in just from the MJ established in the MCU is very reporter-esque. She figures out
she investigates.
She figures out that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. All of that, to me, is investigative journalism, and I really like that take in the Insomniac Spider-Man game. So I'm fine with it here.
Yeah.
But that's how I take that still shot of them too. Is definitely an interview, a rooftop interview type of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking. My thought is, I think there's gonna be we're gonna spend the movie. Are they? Is she gonna fall in love with him again? Blah, 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 blah. And I think that he'll meet Gwen or something like that. And
that'd be crazy.
And that'll pull his kind of attention, and he'll be able to So what
he'll be conflicted in the next one,
or this one. He'll meet Gwen and be conflicted, want to keep a close eye, but be torn between two.
Yeah. I like that dynamic moving forward in the trilogy, the new trilogy as well. Having that kind of
All right, here we go. We spend the movie, Peter pursuing MJ, trying to get her to remember, but she won't. Mm-hmm. And then he meets Gwen. And then he starts dating Gwen, and he really likes Gwen. And then MJ comes to Peter, and she's like, I'm in love with you. But he's like, I'm sorry. But he feels all the connection that he had, but he's with Gwen.
Yeah. Oh, that's so dramatic. I love it. Yeah. I want to see Spider-Man go through it. Dang, that would be tough. I think that works. I don't know if they would do all of that in this movie, though.
Sure, but I think they might introduce Gwen.
I think they introduce Gwen in this one, and in the second one, he's posed with that dilemma.
He's meeting Gwen at Empire State. Calling it.
He's meeting Gwen at Empire State at some point. Yeah, I think you might be right. That would be a cool thing to keep out of trailers too. Because if you're setting it up, he notices Ned, he sees MJ, he goes to the housewarming party. He's thinking maybe there's an in back in here with MJ, and then Gwen shows up halfway through the movie.
Bruce Banner has a lab assistant. Bruce Banner has a lab assistant. How much you want to bet it's Gwen Stacy?
Oh, you're cooking there. How much you want to bet? You're cooking there. I bet you it is.
I bet you she's his lab assistant. His what is it? What's it called?
Teacher's aide or
PA,
something like that.
Assistant or professor's assistant.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I almost wonder if Peter, he's really smart. He's talking in class. He's raising his hand, and Bruce notices him. He's like, he's pretty good. You guys need to meet. It's something like that.
I don't know that Peter goes there though, because he doesn't know Peter. So Peter's not in that class.
I think he goes.
I know for a fact he's not in the class.
Not in that class?
Okay.
At all?
Yeah.
School? No. Well, that's in the comics. That's weird. I thought it presented that he did, but that makes sense.
I'll take that.
Can't lie with that.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Thoughts. So I got some theories for you.
Okay.
Have you heard the theory that Bruce Banner may have been involved in creating the spider that built Peter? The spider that bit Peter?
No.
So I think that's an interesting idea. I really like that idea. Mm-hmm. And it would make sense for me as to why, as maybe he built the spider as some sort of solution to, I don't know, but maybe he developed, he's a part genetics. Of the, Bruce Banner's a part of the spider program that bit Peter. That's why he's going to Bruce. Mm-hmm. Is because Banner was a scientist that worked on the spider program, and now he's mutating, and now he needs help.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if Bruce Banner will create another spider to either help Peter or continue some sort of project that will end up biting someone else, maybe a Miles.
Oh, it sets up Miles. Interesting.
It would be like an exact replica of it would just be another spider,
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard that, but I mean, that can make sense. They'd have to do a little work on the back end to kind of explain Bruce being a part of the program, but I don't think it would be hard to do in this movie.
No, I think literally in that little college aspect, he's teaching a lecture, and he's like, I ran a spider program in 2015 or whatever. And and this is what we learned, and we could just boom from there. We're like, oh snap, Bruce Banner designed the
He's
spider.
The one who, he did the genetic research on, that could work because he could play your line with
because why?
And then I switched to playing with gamma radiation or whatever.
The line in there is mutating DNA. Mm-hmm. I like all of this for the theme. Well, mutating DNA that doesn't just fall. Bruce says to Peter in the trailer, mutating DNA can be very dangerous. That doesn't just that's not something that falls upon Bruce Banner and Hulk situation. That's not what's happening.
Yeah.
To him.
It's not genetic
so it's
mutation.
Not natural, other than maybe Bruce is the only guy Peter could go to. Maybe that's the case. But I'm thinking there's a reason he is going to Bruce outside of Bruce being smart. There's a reason he's addressing Bruce going through all of this.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's just a personal comfort.
But he doesn't know him.
Well, he doesn't know him, but Peter knows Bruce.
Sure.
So he's knowing he's one of the smartest guys on the planet. Maybe he can help me. It could be the personal aspect.
It's definitely the man spider thing. But I'm thinking that has to mean Bruce. I think it's likely that Bruce is a part of the spider program.
Yeah.
At that point, that bit Peter, because it's not that's not natural to me to think. Oh, he would go to Bruce Banner and talk to talk to him because he turns into the Hulk. Well, that's not mutating
It's not
cells.
quite
That's over radiated cells. So wow. Does his DNA change though? I mean,
I don't know.
someone in
there's a comic.
someone in the comments will be like, you don't think that's the same? I'm like, are we all
like,
willing to say that Bruce Banner's a mutant? No, we're not. So we're gonna shut the frick up. But that being said, we're definitely doing mutant. I mean, mutant spider is definitely happening.
I don't think we're doing full on man spider though.
I think we are.
Dude, do you know how gnarly that would be?
I think it is. Bro, his eyes go completely black.
So that's an ability. That's not man spider, I don't think. Man spider starts growing more eyes.
I know, but that's like he gets a full all black spider eye. Like that's taking on characteristics of a spider more so than
it is, yeah. But I think that's more just to represent he's unlocking more abilities. He's enhancing further through this like metamorphosis that he's going through.
It's too good to have the Punisher in this movie not do Man Spider. What are we doing? Do it for 5 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, just get him freaking full on and then juice him with something that brings him back.
Here's what it is.
He's not growing on.
Here's what it is, bro.
Can you imagine?
Please, dude.
If they did that from the classic Spider-Man series,
it tethers in, bro, because the 90s cartoon, who does Peter go? Like in the cartoon, Peter doesn't go to Bruce. He goes through the mutants.
Yeah.
So like it would make sense if this is potentially Jean Grey. Yeah. That we're mutating further.
Or even if it's not Jean Grey, just that we're playing around with the genetic mutation idea and he's trying to find somebody who knows about this.
I just don't see a world where we have Peter gooping all over his apartment.
Peter gooped all over his apartment.
We have Peter webbing up his entire apartment, waking up in strange places, and we're like, nah, he's just unlocking powers. Like, no, like there's something there. Something's taking over. Something is taking over for sure.
I don't know. I mean, it is unique though that the narrator in the trailer, who's Keith David, I don't know who he plays. I'm very curious about that. I don't know if he's like just narrating the trailer or if he's actually going to play it, but he's a big enough actor that I feel like he's going to be in the movie. But he talks about like the 3 stages.
You mean Tombstone?
Is he playing Tombstone?
The guy who's talking about the 3 stages, I'm pretty sure is Tombstone.
Is Tombstone? He's playing Tombstone?
I'm
confirmed?
Fairly certain.
That's Keith David's voice.
Did you look that up or are you just assuming?
He's got a pretty distinguishing voice. I'm 99% sure.
The guy who played Tombstone in Spider-Verse?
Hold on. That's Keith David's voice. I'm trying to see if there's anything that is confirmed.
We're definitely getting two.
Yes, I know that.
And that actor's confirmed. I just can't. It's the guy who voiced him in Spider-Verse.
Oh no, that's Marvin. Yeah, that's Marvin Jones.
Typed out Queef Davids. Goodness.
That's Marvin Jones III. Yeah. That's not the same person.
Oh wait, no. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
that's not who's playing Tombstone.
He was the voice actor for Tombstone.
You're right, but it might be.
People have speculated that he still could play Tombstone. I think that
the Tombstone actor's confirmed. I thought.
I don't think so.
Marvin Jones.
That's.
Huh. Oh, okay. Who's Keith Davids?
Keith David? Look him up. You will immediately know. I hope. He does a lot of voice acting and things like that.
Okay.
He does stuff in Rick and Morty and.
I wouldn't say it unless you are certain.
I'm about to put this on hold and listen to it again because I'm almost positive it's Keith David.
If you can't find it, someone will have said it by now. If it's
Keith
true.
David. Is that Keith David? And Spider-Man. Keith David is widely recognized as the voice narrating the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Widely recognized is still vague though. I'm fairly certain.
Oh yeah.
Keith David is officially a part of the Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, even with even with the line of the 3 life cycles of a spider, I mean, we're leaning into some sort of final form here.
We are. Yeah, we definitely are. I just am like, is MCU willing to like? I'm just thinking, is Marvel going to go balls to the wall and do he's growing arms, we got more eyes, that final form, and Frank and him duke it out? Are we going to actually do that?
That'd be worth it.
I think it'd be sick. I don't know if I think Marvel's going to do it,
Here's
though.
what I
think it's more just unlocking new abilities. It's a part of the journey of him becoming a new Spider-Man.
What if it's like Peter in the suit starts mutating and just mainly losing control of his mind, and the suit kind of starts ripping in some areas, like the pincers come out of the mask, and it's like Punisher Frank is trying to keep Peter from
fully mutating,
like stopping him. Maybe Peter's trying to like attack like a Tombstone. Maybe that's where Tombstone comes in. Is like Peter's attacking as a man spider, trying to kill Tombstone. Frank is trying to stop him.
Yeah.
In some capacity. Or is it Frank's trying to stop Peter's, some sort of partial version of Man Spider while they're waiting on some sort of cure antidote from Bruce Banner?
Yeah, I think that could work. Maybe Frank's trying to get him to Bruce or something like that.
There's going to be some sort of Frank sniper shot with some serum.
Yeah.
Some sort of
like
bullet with some antidote that's going to hit Peter right
at the right
in the
moment,
butt.
right in the cheeks.
Right in the cheeks.
Ooh.
I'm normal again.
Arms come back in.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's cool though. I mean, to get new powers,
hey,
you know what that means? We're getting organic webs, baby.
Oh, for sure. They already showed us that.
Spidey's got 2 new holes to play with.
They literally told us, like, opens that thing, falls,
and looks at his hands.
Webs.
I'm like, organic webs.
Organic webs.
Yeah. It's cool though. I mean, I'm excited to kind of see what they do with all that.
Peter be
gooping out of his hands.
Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, bro. Peter got goop.
Peter's gooping all over New York.
He's got goop now. Don't question him. He said, "Oh, Toby goops. I want to goop too.
I'm gooping too.
I'm gooping apparently all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah, he gooped Frank in the mouth.
Ew, that's nasty.
Isn't that just kind of
Frank didn't look like he liked it. I'll say that.
No,
he looked a little mad.
That's so funny when he's like, "Mother,
go home, Frank." Frank, go home. Oh,
that was
that's
awesome.
Great.
I think it looks so amazing, dude.
I think it looks really fantastic. I've always been excited from seeing the trailers in the MCU. Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU. This one is the most excited I've been. Again, since Civil War. Civil War was kind of peak, like seeing him.
You weren't excited for No Way Home?
Yeah, that's a good point. Frank! Yeah, that was... Knowing the leaks, I was pretty excited. And seeing Goblin, yeah, that's a good point. Well, frick me. Marvel does it again then. That was just the last one, too. Sheesh.
I have a theory.
Okay.
So this is how I think we're going to get Rage Hulk again in Brand New Day.
Raging Boner Hulk.
So what I'm thinking is going to happen is the mind control villain will take control of Bruce Banner, which will get them access to Grey Hulk. So Peter will be fighting Grey Hulk under mind control. But the way we're going to get Rage Hulk is that they're going to somehow, either Bruce subconsciously or Peter is going to bring out Rage Hulk. Mm-hmm. And that's going to break the mind control because they're going to lose control on Bruce Banner, or Bruce and Banner will go away.
Yeah.
and it'll be full Rage Hulk, and he'll be they won't be able to control his mind, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Is my theory. Just because of the quickness of it, the person will be thrown off.
Yeah.
You know. So that's kind of like my theory for that. It's
How
like
do they reel him back in, though?
I mean, he'll calm down. I mean, we see Hulk like eventually like he's got some level of control.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm just imagine like just a to the death like fight. Peter is not. It's not cutting it. Like Peter's hurting, getting hurt.
Yeah.
By mind controlled,
even with his new abilities,
controlled Grey Hulk.
Yeah.
And just you get a scene where like Grey Hulk starts like, and he like comes back, and then the bright, vibrant greens start flashing all over his body, like the veins start lighting
his head's
up.
like twitching. And
What?
You mean like losing the mind control?
No, but just like, and then just kind of like the green, just kind of like flashes of green running. The veins will be like bright, vibrant green, like over the green toned down Grey Hulk skin, and just like boom, step back, giant Rage Hulk roar, and like, bro, we'll all be like, frick yes,
yeah. That would be pretty sick. I wonder who would be the main mind control villain. Do we know who's been like speculated as the villain? I'm trying to think.
I know there's mind control, but I don't know that that's the villain, bruh.
I think it might be.
I'm not convinced the villain's not like Tombstone.
I don't know if he's a big enough character to be the villain, unless he's just a really good,
when I
smart.
Heard Tombstone, I immediately thought, oh, Frank is like fighting Tombstone and his gang. That was kind of my immediate like where I was drawn, but
I just think the mind control stuff has to play too much of a part. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into that speculation. Obviously, Sadie Sink, and if it's Jean Grey, that's going to play into that, but. I don't know. I just didn't think Tombstone would be a big enough character with like powers to kind of warrant being the main villain in this movie.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I don't know. I mean, they could do something interesting and make it work.
I think between like Tombstone, Frank, and Spider-Man fighting Frank to fight Tombstone, whatever, and then the mutation Man Spider stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do you... I just think it would be lame to kind of like go on the precipice of Man Spider but not do it. Because then we're never going to get it because they're never going to walk that back. I wouldn't be shocked if they did it for 10 minutes. And it wasn't like a major part in the movie. Mm-hmm. Why not let it be like
I guess
the final like conflict before the height of the movie? Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking in just like a very practical reason, like how do you visually do that without it being like just awful?
Oh, I'm right. They're doing Man Spider because MJ has a boyfriend. Peter is going to like wig out Man Spider and try and go kill that guy. And Frank is going to stop him.
This isn't you. This isn't you, Pete.
No, Frank's going to light him up with some friggin' machine gun.
Yeah. Yeah. That could be.
Peter, as Man Spider, is absolutely showing up at Ezra Bridger's apartment. Be like, MJ's mine. And he's going to goop him. Just goop all over him. You gooped my girlfriend. I'll goop you back.
Oh, my gosh. That could be. I'm just like visually, how do you do that?
There's a reason there's going to be that jealousy arc, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to... Yeah, that's totally... Like, he is there to serve as a plot device for a reason to kind of like...
Something for Man Spider to lock in on.
How would you like it if he like sees the cut on MJ in No Way Home, and then he's like, oh my gosh, you're not safe to be around me. And then he kind of like breaks his rule, TASM 2-ish kind of with Gwen, and then starts inching back into their lives, in which he sees her boyfriend, Ezra Bridger, her boyfriend, and is like, and then Man Spider happens. He goes, attacks him, puts MJ in danger again, and that's his like release. Like he lets her go at that point, and goes away.
Yeah, like we can never. Like I'll always.
Like I can't do this.
Yeah,
and then we move on to Gwen, and then he can come back to MJ when Ezra Bridger has to, go fight the Empire.
Yes, exactly. When she's available again. Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Why would he?
That's the target for Man
Spider. That's such a good plot device for him to be like, for her to have a boyfriend, to make him jealous, to have like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna attack him, and then
you think he sees something to where he's kind of like an a-hole, and it kind of like he's like.
I think to properly serve it, it should be that he's a nice guy,
just a normal guy,
and because it's not like I'm a defending your honor sort of thing. It's I miss you, I want you.
Yeah, but my brain is gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're going to go to a point. I just don't know if they're going to go all the way.
No, I think
he's getting your point about keeping the mask on and maybe like pinchers come through. But I'm just like, if this is going to be a PG-13 like MCU movie, I'm almost like they're not going to go full Man Spider. But I think you might be right about the whole.
What if it's a werewolf situation where he's like going to sleep and then doing stuff as Man Spider and then waking up?
We just don't see it.
You hear about it. And then Frank's hunting this monster on the street.
That's cool. That could work. That would keep it, keep it palatable for any audience. But that's kind of the connection.
And that's like, Peter's like, something's going on.
Something's wrong. Like, the only thing is it wouldn't, they would really have to dance around a lot if he's sprouting arms and pulling them back in.
I don't think he has to sprout arms. Like, I don't think that's the end all be all. Like, I think he can absolutely be a Man Spider character.
Well, but I think when you say full Man Spider, I'm thinking full. He's transformed. He's full on. Frank's hunting him. Frank's hunting Man Spider.
Yeah, but I think he could be like hairy arachnid with like extra eyes and pincers, and that could be Man Spider.
It could, yeah. That's what I said. I like that.
Hang on.
He kind of looks like that. You're right. He's got like the pincers out of the mask.
Insomniac Man Spider.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure in the Insomniac games had a Man Spider as a skin.
Oh, it auto-corrected. That's why it's not showing up.
I know it did. Don't do this to me. Dude, what the heck? It had one. I'm not insane.
I don't see any. Well, I see something, but I don't know. What is that from?
Bro, I'm not stupid. Internet, work!
Gosh, there's so many just terrifying images of Man Spider.
Bro, I am not. I'm gonna lose it. Right, I'm gonna freak out because I know it exists. Do you remember that? I feel like I remember that so vividly. I can't even find a mother effing skin list of the game, so I feel like even more like I'm right.
Dude, he's terrifying in the animated show. Holy cow. That's awful.
All I'm saying is, bro, they're like, he's mutating, dude.
They're not doing that.
He might not have 6 arms, but they're doing Man Spider in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I mean, the scene where he drops to the floor, like, I don't feel so good. Like, I mean, all of that is alluding that something's happening, and I mean, I don't think it just depends on how far do they go.
My word, I can't believe I'm freaking working this freaking hard.
Dude, the shot where the sword and he breaks the sword with his webs. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good. It's so peak.
Am I just?
I think you might be losing
special
your
needs.
You might be losing your mind.
Greg, it's the TASM games. The TASM games have one.
That's definitely Keith David. 1000% Keith David. I feel like I know what suit you're talking about. I just can't. I've seen it somewhere.
How?
Oh, wait. Is it Marvel Rivals? What I'm thinking of?
I'm not thinking of Marvel Rivals. But I'm guessing I completely made it up. Well, I guess I'm full of crap.
No, that's not right. Even that's terrifying. Jeez. Have you seen the Marvel really random? Have you seen the Marvel Rivals Spider-Man suit before?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Sure.
It's very different, but it's cool. Oh well.
There you go. This is what I was thinking of.
Show me, daddy. Okay.
You could do that. Like, I know it's small. You see what I'm talking about? Where it's just the face and then he just has the arms. Do something like that.
Yeah. Maybe keep the mask a little lower.
Yeah.
Like cover his eyes in the mask and then just do the pincers in the mouth underneath.
Yeah.
It still would be terrifying, but it's doable.
You don't have to do the arms thing. You could just do mutated. Like, not even like just like patches of hair and the pincers and something.
But not have to show the freaky eyes and all that. Yeah. It's definitely doable. I was just kind of saying I don't think they're gonna go full man spider.
To me, that would be doing man spider. They did it,
I see
though.
what you're saying.
Like,
we just had different definitions
Yeah.
of doing full man spider. But yes, what you're saying, I do think will happen.
Like
agreeing.
it's the difference between being like, did they do Green Goblin in the MCU? Yes and no. Yes, they did, but he was from another universe.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it'll be like, yeah, they did. He didn't sprout 6 arms, but they did it in some way.
Yeah.
I think in most even cartoon adaptations, he's not growing 6 arms like he's. Because I think in the Ultimate Spider-Man, he just has like the pincers and and like it's just
the 90s animated is the one that's just the gnarliest, where he's got the full.
Yeah, give him just have like, dude, just Peter starts mutating, pincers and some claws, bro, and have him go after MJ's new boyfriend, and then has to fight Frank.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. The last thing that I kind of had like written down was I did not expect this trailer to make me speculate as much about the future of the MCU. And I feel like it made me think a lot more in how this movie is going to affect the MCU moving forward. Like they remember they pitched it as very much, this is just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's like more of an isolated story, but I feel like it's more than that. I'm getting the sense that like it is going to really affect the MCU moving forward. And I just didn't quite expect that going into this one. I was speculating way more than I thought I would about other things other than just what Spider-Man's going through. Do you feel that way coming out of the trailer at all?
No, I feel like it's pretty isolated. And
maybe the Sadie Sink stuff is just what I'm talking about.
Sadie Sink, if she's Rachel Summers, then that'll like really be like, there's your way into like even having Spider-Man and Doomsday potentially. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Or, putting them in Secret Wars. Like, there's the tie-in there.
How much do you think Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is going to play into this movie?
Not a ton.
I don't think it's a ton, but I feel like there might be something that
we don't know
kind
the
of affects.
timeline yet.
Do we know if Frank is in season 2?
We don't. I don't know.
Because I know he's got a special. Is his special coming out before Spider-Man or after?
I have no idea.
That is going to be interesting. Like, I feel like they need to drop that before if it... Well, it depends on the story. But will that play into it? I mean, to set up where he's at, going into Brand New Day? I don't know. Maybe. If Daredevil is in Brand New Day, though, it might be important what happens in Born Again Season 2.
I can't imagine it's a big deal.
I don't know.